Welcome back to another episode of the Casey Campbell Podcast. Casey Campbell with you, of course. Pleased to be joined by Brenden Myers of Sturgis Football. How's it going?
Good. How are you?
I'm good, man. How are you? So,
Great.
so going into game week, it is a big week for you guys. Of course, getting ready for Coldwater.
Yep.
It's been a while since you guys have played each other, but back in the day, a lot of the this is a big rivalry, and I know when Coach was on here, he kind of talked about I talked about this game kind of coming back. But before we get into that, how ready are you guys? How has practice been these past few weeks?
We've been really locked in. I mean, we we have been working our butts off this entire summer to be ready for Coldwater. As soon as we knew that we were versing them week one, we were so hyped to try to get that golden silver football back.
Yeah. Okay, so now that it's officially, I know on Monday, or as I always like to call it, Victory Monday,
Yeah.
going into this week, knowing that, okay, so we've been through all the two-a-days, we've been through all that stuff. Now going in, what's it going to be like to maybe have like maybe a normal type, preparation week?
So I feel like with preparation week, it's more of the mental notes than actually like the physical practicing. But we still have to work on our drills and stuff to work on tackling and that stuff. So I feel like it's more of a mental notes kind of thing and learning their offense and how to defend it.
Yeah. Okay, so I know you play on both sides. Of course, you're running back on offense, safety on defense.
Yep.
Let's start on offense. What's it just like to run the football?
Behind our offensive line, it's amazing. You couldn't ask for anything better.
Yeah. Okay, so I asked this around a little bit last night with some people, but what is the best quality you think a football player should have?
The ability to take coaching,
Okay,
that, that can go a long ways.
so coachability.
Yep.
Okay.
Player that's easy to coach is probably the best player to have on the team.
Yeah. Speaking of coaching, obviously, when Coach came in, this is his fourth year, and this is
Yep.
his first 4-year class. So, obviously, when you guys all came in, by the way, what a year to come in on. It was
Yeah.
of course the COVID year. Uh,
Hmm.
what was that like to be coming in and then until now? What was that like to see what this program has gotten under Coach Stewart?
It's been amazing to see what he's done to the program. He's completely flipped the entire program upside down. He's been doing an amazing job with it because he's getting all the way down to Rocket and he's helping those kids out. He's trying to get them to stick through all the way to high school so we can get them.
Okay. Yeah, I know. I know. In this conference, this conference is filled with really, really tough teams and stuff there. But this is a program that's really kind of on the rise a little bit here. And I know the Wolverine Conference has always been one of the toughest conferences in all, of all the state of Michigan.
Yeah.
But what's it going to be like to get ready for, this season? And it's a big year for you guys.
Yeah. So honestly, this season we are looking really good this season. We have a huge potential. So we just gotta keep working so we can get our full potential and hit our ceiling.
Okay, so you're a safety on defense. What's that? What's that like for you to kind of, really kind of see what's going on with offenses?
Mm, for me, I pretty much just do everything in practice. Like I take my mental notes in practice, and when it comes game time, I do exactly what I do in practice.
Okay. Um, so what's some of the biggest things that you worked on this off season?
I would pretty much just worked on getting back into shape, because just going from track to football is quite a difference. Because for football, you got to lift a ton of weights before you can get ready for the season, and
Yeah.
it's a lot more aggressive than track.
Can you believe it's your senior year?
No, time flew by.
Always does. Um, okay, so I know that, you know, this season's kind of a big year, but you were also named one of the captains for this team and for
Yep.
the whole program. What is that like for you to be named along with with three other guys?
It's an honor. Like having all my buddies like vote for me as captain, all the coaches believe in me to be a captain. It's a great feeling.
Yeah. Okay. Well, let's get to know you, Brenden. How about that?
All right.
Okay, there's only one way to do that. Of course, it's the famous 10 burning questions. For the audience out there, these are the same 10 I've asked a lot of everybody that's on here. So here we go. So Brenden, how do you mentally prepare for a game?
More caffeine than I should have. I'll put it that way.
Okay. Do you like get ready for typically like right before, like are you
Right.
like
I'm trying to get the team hyped. I'm yelling, screaming, trying to do everything I can to get myself hyped.
okay. All right. On the scale of 1 to 10, how well are you at responding to text messages?
10. I'm pretty good.
Okay.
Unless I'm at work.
Okay. So basically, so Sturgis, so they're okay. So here's a scenario: a building is built, so they're building something in Sturgis, and you get to pick what it is. So what do you pick? It could be anything.
Ooh, it could be anything. A go-kart track.
That'd be fun. That'd be fun.
Yeah.
What is your pregame meal before a game?
Pre-game meal. I really don't really eat much before a game. Like I have lunch, but it's whatever my mama makes.
Okay. What do you do to make yourself feel better if you're having a bad day?
Go for a drive in my truck and listen to some country music.
Okay. How much do you remember about past seasons of football or any other sport?
Mm, I remember them pretty good. I mean, in game time, I kind of just zone out, so I don't remember too much games.
Okay. All right. Time for the most controversial question on this list.
Oh boy.
Your top 5 fast food restaurants. Okay,
Ooh,
so
I got you. I got you with this. All
okay,
right.
so here, so all right. So here's how this works. You can choose any of like the normal traditional ones, or you can choose from the premium fast food category, which is like your Qdobas, Chipotle's, and all that. And then restaurants count too. So you can so 1 is the best, 5 is there's 4 it's still I still like it, but there's 4 better. So you can go 1 down to 5, or you can go 5 up to, 1 up to 5, 5 down.
I'm gonna go 5-1.
Okay.
Ooh.
1 being the best.
I'll probably put Chick-fil-A at 5.
Okay.
Put Chick-fil-A at 5.
All right.
Oh, let's see. This is tough actually. Now that I think about it,
Yeah.
I know what I'm putting at 1 and 2. What am I gonna put at 3? I'll do Panda Express at 4.
Okay.
Then 3. I'll do Steak and Shake at 3. I love Steak and Shake.
Okay.
And then number 2, Qdoba. The number 1, Taco. I bet my coach will love that answer.
Taco Bell. is coach a Taco Bell guy?
No. My sophomore year, I would always have Taco Bell before a game.
Taco Bell is gross. That's just.
You don't like Taco Bell?
No, I don't.
I can see where you can come from, but
yeah, it's just not good, man.
Well, so it's not completely unhealthy, but still fast food.
I mean, hey, Qdoba. Okay, so do you get the bowls at Qdoba, or do you get the burritos at Qdoba?
I get the bowls.
Okay. All right. So, what is the song that you know every word to without looking?
Oh, you're putting me on the spot now.
Yes.
Oh. I can sing some Zach Bryan. I can sing some almost not off the top of my head. But if I'm like listening to the song, I can sing it word for word.
Okay. And finally, if you could say something to your younger self, something you know now but didn't know then, what would it be?
Life's gonna try to kick you down, but you just gotta keep going.
That's actually pretty good. That's actually a pretty good one. All right. Well, Brenden, thanks so much for coming on, and we'll definitely be talking to you later in the year. And best of luck this season.
Good. Thank you. Thanks for having me.